prepared, complete with umbrellas, blankets, and a reliable cooler full of icy refreshments, was put together with an appearance of relaxed purpose. Music filled the air, its melodic tapestry woven into the fabric of their day, adding a harmonious backdrop to this symphony of leisure. The hours flew by as they were engulfed in joyous chatter and belly laughter. It seemed as if the drinks in their cooler multiplied, and they relished every last drop. As they relaxed on the beach, their minds began to wander, letting them fully experience the preciousness of life and the company of loved ones. As the sun began to set and shed an amber light over the beach, they made the decision to bask in the ocean's refreshing embrace. The steady ebb and flow of the waves enticed them, and they waded in, giving in to the calming rhythm. They may have strayed farther from the shore than planned due to the enticing combination of sun, entertainment, and the revitalizing water. The once carefree waves have transformed into a formidable and erratic force. But they were so elated that they thought they could do anything, even face danger. Disaster struck in an instant of carelessness. Out of nowhere, a gigantic wave pounded them with an unexpected ferocity, as if called upon by gods of the sea. As the unrelenting floods dragged them under, their laughter was suddenly silenced, and panic set in. His mind started to fade as his body fought an uphill struggle against the relentless currents in the midst of the mayhem and engulfing darkness. While he was in that weightless state, he felt as if someone or something were pulling him along. Then he saw it. Brilliant light tunnel that invited him in with its soothing brightness, a ray of optimism that cast a pleasant glow. As he entered the tunnel, he was overcome with overwhelming feelings of joy, contentment, and love. This brilliant corridor seemed to conceal the greatest mysteries of the cosmos, offering limitless enlightenment and a deep feeling of oneness. Still, he had company. His spirit guide, who had been there for him every step of the way, was by his side. In this eternal domain, his departed spirit guide silently communicated goals and instructions. As a pair, they made it through the tunnel, leaving behind the material world and entering a dimension of sacred energy. After stepping out of the tunnel, he was greeted by a breathtaking Roman-style building, characterized by its lofty pillars and elaborate carvings. Everything was bathed in a soft, golden light that cast an ethereal glow. With eyes that betrayed knowledge, empathy, and an undeniable presence of power, three venerable beings stood sentinels. He gained a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all life and the power of choice to shape the world's fate during this sacred process. As a result, he had an epiphany, realized the consequences of his behavior, and had several chances for self-improvement. The three knowledgeable beings bestowed their wisdom upon him while keeping a close eye on him. As ideas and insights that went beyond human understanding were so easily conveyed, language became a medium that no longer served their purpose. These revelations revealed facts that were beyond of human understanding, which brought him closer to the universe and broadened his view of existence. Rather than acting as traditional judges, these ethereal entities took on the responsibilities of teachers and counselors, imparting insight that was crucial to his spiritual development. Their presence radiated limitless kindness, and they were intent on helping him in his search for wisdom. Unfortunately, the same instant he stepped foot in their otherworldly domain, he felt a tugging sensation bringing him back to the safety of his own reality. As they looked down the road together, they gave him their hallowed wisdom and a promise of change. Out of nowhere, he found himself back in the midst of the ocean's roiling embrace, where he was ensnared in an incessant fight for survival. He was acutely conscious of the second opportunity that had been bestowed to him as he surfaced, panting for precious breath. Thanks to this unique opportunity, he was able to cross over and come back with priceless wisdom. His soul was forever changed by the event, which reminded him of the deep mysteries that humans couldn't solve. His life was changed forever when he met the wise beings in the Roman-style building, aided by the light tunnel and his spirit guide. An overwhelming feeling of thankfulness washed over him as he lay on the sand, surrounded by friends who had rushed to his aid. Beyond the limitations of space and time, he perceived an intervention from a power higher than himself. After that, he set out on a journey of self-discovery, fully embracing the principles of empathy, understanding, and interdependence. Over the years that followed, he learned more and more about the mysteries of the cosmos, philosophy, and spirituality. He hoped that by telling the story of his near-death experience, he may encourage others to seek out the meaning of life and the wonders it holds. The meeting with the wise beings was a powerful lesson in the value of life. It inspired him to greet each day with gratitude, purpose, and an unquenchable hunger for knowledge. More than simply a brush with death, his near-death experience was a journey to the other side, where he had a brief sight of the infinite and a deep awakening to the intricate beauty and intricacy of the cosmos. It emphasized how important it is to learn about the world and its people, and to make connections in the complex web of life. No matter what the future held, he resolved to hold on to the knowledge he had gained as he journeyed through life. He ended the story for the day with these thoughts. Please feel free to share your views and opinions with him here. Until they met again, he hoped everyone stayed safe and was constantly reminded of the good things in life. A picture-perfect summer day was on the horizon for everyone on that historic July 26th. The celestial giant, the sun, hung low in the sky, its luminous, life-giving rays bathing the shoreline. Everything seemed to have come together as if the cosmos itself had planned a day that would go down in history books. Pilgrimage to the holy shores with their closest friends, Sarah and Michael, was the modest but significant agenda for this courageous group's day. The pull of the beach, the sound of the waves, and the constant warmth of the sun had built up to this excursion for weeks, and now it was finally here. The beach, a location that had left an indelible mark on their souls, stretched out before them like a haven of peace. Endless stretches of golden dunes were met with the gentle, loving kiss of the blue seas. The beach fortress they had prepared, complete with umbrellas, blankets, and a reliable cooler full of icy refreshments, was put together with an appearance of relaxed purpose. Music filled the air, its melodic tapestry woven into the fabric of their day, adding a harmonious backdrop to this symphony of leisure. The hours flew by as they were engulfed in joyous chatter and belly laughter. It seemed as if the drinks in their cooler multiplied, and they relished every last drop. As they relaxed on the beach, their minds began to wander, letting them fully experience the preciousness of life and the company of loved ones. As the sun began to set and shed an amber light over the beach, they made the decision to bask in the ocean's refreshing embrace. The steady ebb and flow of the waves enticed them, and they waded in, giving in to the calming rhythm. They may have strayed farther from the shore than planned due to the enticing combination of sun, entertainment, and the revitalizing water. The once carefree waves have transformed into a formidable and erratic force. But they were so elated that they thought they could do anything, even face danger. Disaster struck in an instant of carelessness. Out of nowhere, a gigantic wave pounded them with an unexpected ferocity, as if called upon by gods of the sea.